Hi, I wanted to come on and spend a few minutes with you. I'm Michele. So, it's August of 2021. Does it feel like August of 2020 all over again? With what's going on in the world right now, we need to take a step back and breathe. These are interesting times. I'm going to take the judgment out of this. One day we will look back at this time and see how really fascinating it was when we can step away from it. But in the meantime, I was watching a webinar recently that talked about how 61% of Americans are feeling burnt out and overwhelmed. Are you one of them? The uncertainty of the times that we are in, people feeling overworked and undervalued, and they're wanting something more. In fact, this webinar said that 95% of people are looking to quit their jobs. I mean, we are in times like no other that we've seen in our history. And some are calling this the Great Resignation. That's a new term for me. And others are saying it's the Great Revolution. Now, I've been writing on Medium since December of 2019. And when we went into lockdown, I really started writing and looked to spend my time trying to bring more light into the darkness that was happening. And I look to continue that. We are in uncertain times. And I've been in uncertain times in my life personally that started almost 7 years ago. And one thing that I can tell you is keeping that faith, trusting the process, realizing that was happening for and not to me, really helped me. And I'm asking you to look at what's going on now in that same light. When I was writing on Medium in those early times, and I look back at one of my articles from April of 2020, I talked about how the spiritual community I was following, and still do. I follow a lot of communities, whether it's marketing, business, functional medicine, holistic, integrative, as well as spiritual and metaphysical. And they were saying that these times were happening for our highest good, that good was eventually gonna come from all of this. Now, you can choose to believe that or not. I'm a big proponent to it's your choice. And I'm choosing to believe that I'm going to come out of this in a better place. And I feel we all can. It's a shift in the mindset. It's a shift in our perception. So are you someone, and I've been encouraging this all through this whole time in my Medium articles, and I think even on my minutes here, that is feeling that calling for something more. Maybe it's a small, still whisper before it comes crashing into a big boom. What can you start doing to move forward? What is happening in life right now telling you about your life right now? So if you're someone that's desiring something more, maybe you're afraid, maybe you want to just cling on to what is because there's comfort in that, but you're having that calling to move forward, or life is really starting to push you forward with changes that are happening, I want to share some tips from some people that are experts, if you will, in their field, and they're messengers. And they're looking to share what has helped them on their road to more success. So the first person is Gabby Bernstein. And I've heard other people say this, but I'm going to quote her on this. With what is one thing that you can do today to move you forward? It doesn't have to be a big thing. It could be one little step. Each day, take one little action that moves you forward to wherever you're looking to go. Business, in relationships, in your life, whatever. What's one thing you can do? Then there's Mel Robbins, the 5-second rule, where she says, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, do it. So, you want to hit that snooze button, for an example, on your clock and not get up in the morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, boom, just get up. Because then you're not thinking about it. You're not talking yourself out of it. You're taking action. We need to take more action. We're living a lot in our thoughts. We need to move. Another one is Dean Graziosi, and he talks about we're all busy. Are you feeling busy? But are you productive? So many of us are busy doing things, but it's not things that are helping us move forward. So what habits and routines are you doing that are helping you? And what's stopping you? How do you switch? Now, it comes into discipline. And he said that's a tough word, right? It sounds tough, but it's something important when it comes to success. Another person is Amy Porterfield. She talks about moving forward by devoting 10 minutes each morning to visualizing your goals so they're clear in your mind each day, and then taking some action steps to bring you to where you want to go. Another person is Ryan Levesque. He's someone that wears, he has polos, the same color, 14 different colors, and he wears those. This way he's not thinking about what he's wearing, and therefore can give himself more time to be creative, to focus on other things, not get caught up in the little things of what am I going to wear today. Just throw something on and move forward. And may I say, I love that idea because, and ladies, how many of you can understand this? You find something in one color and you buy it in other colors. So much to my daughter's dismay, I am doing something that a successful millionaire is doing. And in honor of that, I'm wearing my pink tank. Last week I wore my blue. So what are some things we can do? These, I wouldn't consider myself an expert in these fields, but I'm experienced with all of these. These are things that I have been practicing for quite a while now and continue to practice because it's a daily process. And I encourage you to start adopting what would help you move forward with more confidence instead of fear. So please come join me, like my Facebook page, Newland Wellness. Come join me and subscribe on my Newland Wellness YouTube channel. Find me on Medium. Let's stay connected. Through these uncertain times, let's be the light together. And until next time, be well.